Hey students, this is Nilopomis and we will continue with our tenses. Now our last tense it is the simple future tense. We will take all four forms of tenses today of future tense. See now here, when a tense is used to show that some action will take place in future. Action is not yet done, it will take place in future, then those kind of sentences are known as future tense. First we will take simple future tense and we will see the formation of the sentence, how to make the sentences of simple future tense. So first we will take simple future tense. What would be the formation of simple future tense? So first subject will come, then either shall or will come. Will shows the willingness of the action, and last verbs base form will come plus other words. See now the formation. First subject means I shall write a story. See, write is the verb base form. A story for the newspaper. These are the other words. Same like that. We shall sing. Sing is the verb's base form for the queen. These are the other words. It will. Here will shows the willingness. Snow heavily. So this is the structure of simple future tense. The action will take place in future. In the simplest way, we are talking I shall write a story for the newspaper. We shall sing for the queen. It will snow heavily. It is the simple future tense. Is future continuous tense is our next tense. When a tense is used to show that some action will be in progress in future. Here progress, it means action will be going on in future, continue. So it is known as future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. See now, what would be the formation of future continuous tense? So first of all, subject will come, then either shall or will plus be will come. Okay? Here, because it is continuous tense, we will use be with either shall or will. And then comes present participle plus with verb you will use ing. Okay? See now here. I shall be writing. ing is there. Writing the letters, so these are the other words. Then we shall be going to Shimla in March. Going, ing is there. Then it shall be snowing heavily at this time of the year. So here, because it is continuous tense, here present participle will come. It means verb plus ing will come. Then here either we use shall or will, and with that we will use be. And first subject. So the sentence is like I shall be writing the letter soon. This will be in progress. I shall be writing a letter soon. That action will be in progress in future. Same like that. We shall be going to Shimla in March. March is yet coming, and then this action will be in progress, that we shall be going to Shimla in March. Same like that, it shall be snowing heavily at this time of the year. This will also be in progress in future. Okay, so understood? Future continuous tense. Next tense of ours. When a tense is used to show that some action will be finished in future, then that kind of sentences are known as future perfect tense. Okay, future perfect tense. It means some action will be finished in future. That surety we are going to we are giving to the sentence. So it is known as future perfect tense. Now when we use perfect here, I told you previously also that which word is going to come with perfect. So we were using has, have, had. Okay, these words are coming with perfect tense. So here also we will use have. Why have? Because shall and will is there together with. See now what will be the formation of future perfect tense. So first subject will come, then either shall or will plus have will come, and then past participle. Which form of verb will come? Past tense will come, verbs third form will come. See now, I as a subject, shall plus have. I shall have written the letter. This action will be finished in future. I shall have written the letter. Same like that, we shall have built the house by August next year. These are the other words. So here also we are showing that this action will be finished in future. That's why we have used this word built. Built the house by August next year. So we shall have built the house by August next year. Then it will have snowed heavily by then. Okay, this action will be completed. This action will be finished in future. That's why it will have snowed heavily by then. See now here, I'll repeat the sentence again. I shall have written the letter. We shall have built the house by August next year. It means by August next year our house will be already built. That action will be finished. It will have snowed heavily by then. Up to that time, it will be snowed. It will have snowed heavily. This action will be completed. Understood? So this is future perfect tense. Now our last and the fourth tense of future. So when a tense is used to show that some action will have been in progress in the future, then it is known as future perfect continuous tense. Future perfect continuous tense. When a tense is used to show that some action will have been in progress in the future, then it is known as future perfect continuous tense. These kind of sentences are identical to simple future tense. So now let's see what would be the structure of the sentence, what would be the formation of the sentence. So first of all, we'll keep the subject as usual, then shall, either or will plus have been. Have because it is perfect tense. Okay, have been will come here plus present participle will come. See now, subject I shall have been. You can use either shall or will. I shall have been, shall plus have been, writing the letter. Write plus ing, present participle, writing the letter. This action will have been in progress in the future. Next one, we, subject, shall plus have been, seeing, see plus ing the film. Same like that, subject we can take any name, Robert, will plus have been, helping Sheila, help plus ing. And other words, these are the other words. So now, let's recap once again. Subject, shall be plus have been plus present participle. Like, I shall have been writing the letter. We shall have been seeing the film. And Robert will have been helping Sheila. So these are the sentences of future perfect continuous tense. Today we have completed all 12 tenses. Now your homework, as usual, you have to make all 5 sentences for each tense. So if any question is there, any query is there, you may ask me on the WhatsApp. So stay home, stay safe, goodbye.